Greetings and salutations, fellow addicts. This is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict, coming to you with part, I believe, number 4 of Defensor Week. Whereas Lockbot CRM is doing Bruticus Week, I do the Autobot rival Defensor. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Combiner Wars Deluxe class, Streetwise. And as you can see right off the bat, he is a very heavy, extensive repaint and remold of the Stunticon Dead End, and also Wild Rider. So we got a repaint slash remold of a repaint slash remold from the original. Oh boy. And he has a lot of nice molding detailing as well as some very nice paint applications. You have the windows picked out in a nice, I want to say, black, maybe grayish? I want to say. It has some of that nice metal flake finish that I actually really do enjoy. It just makes it look really, really pretty and really cool. I think mine's starting to chip off a bit. But it makes them look really cool. He has a nice tamper-graft. I believe it's a tamper-graft Autobot insignia. Come on, camera, focus. There you go. Yeah, it's tamper-graft. So you have that nice Autobot insignia right there. You got this nice blue on the hood. You have police, because you know he's a police officer. You got the same blue and police deco right there. You have a nice little, I want to say roll bar, maybe? You have the headlights picked out in a nice silver paint. You don't have the rims picked out. You don't have these picked out. And you have some nice molding detailing throughout the whole figure. Again, no backlights picked out in paint, so if you're a nut about that, then buy the Takara version. It's the only time I'm going to say it throughout any review. If you're not a fan of the paint, or the figure itself, or honestly just the paint, go for the Takara version. But this review has just begun, so he comes with weapons. He comes with his obligatory hand-foot gun, which is a very heavy, just honestly a black version of Dead End's. Whereas you have this red hinge to identify that this is his, because once again, I want to point this out. The combiner ports have their own specific color to indicate this. Some of them don't really work all that well. Some of them don't even match, but if you find the color on the figure, you know which one it goes to. And since we know this mold goes to Dead End and Wild Rider, this one goes to Streetwise. And the same will go for Prowl when I do his video review, so here we go. And you can peg it in, I want to say here. Let's try here, see if it'll work. Yeah, you could do it, but then you can't drive. So, your only real option for storage is doing that. And he also does come with, even though he just showed up on the screen because he wanted to, he comes with a triple-barreled shotgun blaster with a scope. Whereas Wild Rider and Dead End come with a club, Streetwise gets a brand new weapon. And it makes sense because, you know, it's a Protectobot. You need to have your guns. And if you have two of them, you can actually go ahead and do this. And, you know, give him a kind of cool little exhaust as well as a weapon. So he can have Stealth Force, because that's a thing. So, yeah, for a size comparison, here he is with the only really needed size comparison. Here he is with the previously reviewed member, First Aid. So there you go. So you got Murder Cop and you got Murder Ambulance. Enough said. Other than that, though, he looks really cool in his vehicle mode. I really do like it. He looks really, really good. In fact, I'm going to pause here real quick. I'm going to take apart Menasor and actually show you guys what they all look like together. And yes, before anyone questions me, I'm going to do the same thing with Vortex and all the other molds that are being used. So, one sec, I'll be right back, and then we'll go into transformation, and we'll go into robot mode. So, I shall be right back. So here you go, we got Dead End, the original, Wild Rider, the exclusive, and now we have Streetwise, basically being used from the same mold. When Afterburner comes out, I'm going to be... No, not Afterburner. I keep messing up the names as well. That's unfortunate. When Lightspeed comes out, I'm just going to say right off the bat, they're going to use Dead End. It's the only choice. And he was even shown in the art, if you saw the TFTC video. It was shown in the art that light speed is going to be used from dead ends. So that's going to be 5 uses of this mold because of Prowl as well. And when we do Prowl, I'll get these 3 together, get them all together, and show what they all look like. But yeah, so here you go. We got the 2 convicts and a cop. Drive away, convicts. Drive away! Oh, one more thing I want to mention real quick. I don't know if you guys can see this. I meant to do this in my other review for the Stunticons, but I like how Hasbro actually took it upon the liberty of themselves to put the Decepticon insignias on each opposing side, which is actually really cool. I like that. That's really, really nice. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Drive away, convicts! Drive away! So anyway, I think you know what time it is, everyone. So, we looked at the robot mode, we did our size comparison, so you know what time it is. It's time to transform. Ready, soldier. But anyway, here we have Streetwise in his robot mode, and as you can see, there is a lot more going on in his robot mode than his vehicle mode. Whereas we had a little bit more blue in his vehicle mode, and as you can see, that's still there and there. And I want to say anywhere else? No? Okay then. You have a little bit more red and gray and black revealed in his robot mode, and that makes him look really, really nice. Getting a quick look on the head sculpt, and please work with me, camera. Yay, you did it! He has a very nice molded face. He has like a mustache / goatee sort of thing going on here. You have a nice picked out mouth with his lower lip picked out in particular, which makes him look really, really cool. He has some nice sunglasses like visor going on, or eyes, honestly. I want to call them a visor just because of the way they look. He has some nice molding detailing going in on the chest as well as throughout the whole figure itself. It makes him look really, really nice. He has a nice tamper-graphed Autobot insignia right there. And, of course, that's honestly really pretty much it. I believe that his legs are different than the Stunticons, Dead End and Wild Rider. And from what I'm looking at, because I have the figure right next to me, yeah, they totally different remolded legs right here. And it makes them look really, really good. So, there is that for Streetwise. Get the brightness back, camera. There you go. The life of a reviewer. The life of a YouTuber. Boy. Anyway. And of course, you can take his hand foot gun, and you can peg it into his hand, so he can hold his weapon. You also do the same thing with his triple-barreled blaster, or shotgun. I think it's a shotgun, just because of the way it looks, honestly. You can have him hold his weapons. And you can also get him in some pretty dynamic poses as well, so you can have him do something like that. If I can do it again, because I did this on the first take, and it made him look really, really cool. There you go. So you can do something like that, make him look really, really cool. I likes it a lot. Makes him look really awesome. So, articulation on this guy is pretty standard. Let me get his arms straightened up and everything first. There you go. His head is on a ball joint. It has 180-degree turning action, just because of the way that the head is. Unfortunately, this hinge joint back here prevents the head from rotating any further. I mean, you could do it, but you don't want to risk of breaking anything off. He can look up a little bit. He can look down a little bit. Doesn't really have much wiggle-waggle movement, but he does have some. His shoulders and arms are on a ball joint. They can go 360 degrees. They can go in and out. His forearms are on a swivel, on a mushroom peg, so you can do that. He has a nice tight elbow that bends a little more than 90 degrees, and it works fairly well. No wrist articulation unless you want to utilize the transformation joint. His waist can turn 360 degrees. Once again, it's on a mushroom peg right there, so you go ahead and do that. His legs and thighs are on a ball joint, so they can go forward, they can go back, they can go in and out. They can swivel on the ball joint, swivel on the mushroom peg, bend at the knee, like so. And they made it to where like it actually fits in that shape, which makes it look really cool. And no foot articulation, which is kind of a bummer, but at the same time, what are you going to do? So, there is that. Now to get him back and looking nicely with his convicts who stole his mold. Or, I mean, who he stole their mold from. Wait, so that means he would be the bad guy, and he's a cop. He stole their molds. He stole their mold. Here's Dead End. Here's Wild Rider. Breakneck, whatever you want to call him. Let's move the camera a little bit this way. Move it right there. Raise it up. And you got two convicts and a cop. Again. So there you go. I just wanted to make them look like that, because, like, you stole our mold! No, I didn't. Hasbro did it. So there you go. There is that. You see how all three of them look together? And each one of them looks significantly different, which is nice. But of course, Wild Rider and Dead End are going to share the same mold. I have yet to do a review on him. I know. I'm sorry. I finished Menasor. I didn't want to go back, but okay. I'll go back. I have yet to do that. You'll get a review. Sometime in the future. Maybe. What am I doing? Anyway, get these guys out of the way. Let's get the Protectobots. So here we have the proud-looking Hotspot. We have Blades. And of course we have First Aid. So there you go. There are the Protectobots all together. And they look amazing. I absolutely love the crap out of these guys so far. I mean, I liked them as soon as they came. They were announced by Hasbro. They make them look... They all look really well. First Aid, are you mistransformed? Yes, you are. How dare you? How dare you? But anyway, all I can really say about Streetwise is if you happen to have the other Protectobots and you're a G1 fanatic, then go ahead and pick up Streetwise today. He's a really cool little figure, and he's a very nice repaint/remold of a repaint/remold of the original mold. And he just looks really, really good. I love this guy to bits and pieces. I absolutely love him. He's really good. He has nice articulation, very nice paint applications, and he comes with some pretty cool weapons as well. So, if you happen to want to pick this guy up, you can always go ahead and do so. But don't do it because I recommended it. Do it because you want to do it. Because I recommend, so you can decide. I'm bringing it back, people. I'm bringing it back. But anyway, that's really pretty much it. So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. This has been the video review for the Transformers Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Streetwise. And this is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict, saying, please like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe, because this is the only channel where your entertainment will be transformed. And, of course, please remember, until next time, to get addicted, stay addicted, and of course, TF Addicts for life. And once again, I recommend, so you can decide. This is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict, rolling out. Peace. Before I forget to mention this, because I was trying to do a short intro, not bore you guys with a long one. Did I say intro? I meant to say outro. You get the idea. I forgot to mention that the video reviews for the Protectobots are going to be coming back to back to back. So I'm doing Streetwise now, Rook's going to come up next, and then Groove. Or honestly, I might do Groove, then Rook. And then tomorrow I will do Defensor, and we'll finish Defensor week, and then go on to Wave 4, which is going to be Optimus Maximus. So, anyway, just wanted to let you guys know that. Hope you really enjoyed the review, and please, of course, remember what I said before. I recommend, so you can decide. And of course, please remember to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF Addicts for life, and I'll definitely catch you guys next time. So, peace for real.